Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we have a special treat today. As you can see here, I have my, oh my gosh, I think my lemon might be bad, but it's okay. It will still get put into the shape. All right, and I have fresh ginger. Okay, so today we are going to make a nice little healthy drink. If I squirt you just a little bit, please disregard this. This is lime, and it's been in here for a few weeks, so hopefully it is still good. It most likely will be. It's all getting thrown in together, but I'm glad you're here with me today, and we're gonna have a conversation whilst I prepare this drink. First and foremost, have you had your dinner? Some of you might say, like, of course not, I haven't had my dinner. It's like not even afternoon. It's not even 12 o'clock. How could I have my dinner? I haven't even had my lunch. Oh gosh. Okay. I have fresh cantaloupe here. Well, not that fresh. Not that fresh. Cantaloupe is here. Banana here. Orange. I already mentioned the lime juice. Fresh lemon. Not that fresh, but lemon. Apple. Green apple. Cut watermelon. Okay? This is there. What is this? Fresh strawberry. Okay, it's dripping. It's dripping. It's dripping. Alright, so strawberries are here. Apple cider vinegar from the mother. Okay? So that's going in as well. This is my lunchbox that I got from my previous position. I'll give you a pat on your back if you can tell me what this symbol is. Alright? Ashwagandha powder. Root powder. Cacao powder. I will not throw in the cacao with this. I usually drink cacao, which is hot water, to decalcify, to detox, to really improve the functions or the functionality of the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, and that third eye chakra. All right, so what should I throw in first? Normally, I have some kale, but since my mother prepared the kale for, what was it, Father's Day the other day, we are out of those greens, so we're just gonna do a fruit shake today, and I'm gonna add some Greek yogurt, some plain Greek yogurt, guys. The flavors are all well and good, and I'm all about living life with flavor, but like the plain yogurt is essential, and if you have the plain yogurt, you're adding your fruit here as it is, so you don't really need the extra like vanilla or like whatever bullshit ass yogurt they have. Like just get the, well, get whatever you want, honestly. But I have the plain yogurt going down right now. So I'm just gonna cut these apples and get them squared away. And whilst I do that, you can tell me what's been going down with you. All right? How's your life been? What have you been focusing on? What have you been tackling in this moment of COVID, in this moment of civil unrest with our nation? All right? And it's not just our nation. I know we like to think in more concentrated, parameters, and we like to focus on us and locally and what's happening here. But they're dying by the thousands in Brazil. I mean, it's going down in South America. The cases in India and China are back on the rise. So, and for some reason, and we know the reason, they're not even talking about what's going on in the continent of Africa. It's not like COVID isn't going down there. I guess they just don't report the deaths of those people because evidently in Western media that may not be important to them, right? So, I mean, internationally, globally, holistically, everybody is being affected. So whenever you are, praying and you're meditating and you are sending out your prayers to this nation, expand that, expand upon those prayers and send that globally, all right? Because we're all affected and we're all in this together. All right. So right now, what I'm cutting is the fresh ginger. I keep saying fresh. I mean, it's from the store, but this has been in the fridge for quite some time. Does it still provide nutritional value? I'm sure it does. Is it as impactful as if I just picked it yesterday or today? Probably not, but it's still going down. So we have the ginger, the older lemon, and the apple are all going into this blender, right? And this is old school. My parents have this, or have had it for ages, since I was a teenager or something like that. So it's an old school blender. I know I had a homegirl, actually a very close colleague of mine, put me on to her juicing regimen or style, and she has a NutriBullet. And I actually spoke to another friend of mine, a colleague of mine, and she uses the NutriBullet, and she says it's changed her life, which I'm sure it has. All right, I'm taking this lime juice and I'm squeezing it on top of the fruit. All right, I'm squeezing it so you can see this. I'm squeezing all of the lime, and I'm throwing in that last bit of lemon because I really want to have all of the flavors. I would like for it to be like a carnival in your tummy, like a parade. It's a festive occasion, festivities. Yes, this is going to be a festive occasion with all of the the assortment of fruits that we have. Okay, so I'm excited about it. Your health is your wealth, guys and girls. Your health is your wealth. So I know a lot of you are focused on, your finances, and you're focused on your social success as far as climbing up the social ladder and doing well for yourself so you can provide for your family, and I am an avid proponent of that for sure. I want you to get everything that you came for. But it's kind of hard to be highly successful at your job or in life if you're not in good health. So these are the incremental steps, all right? These are the steps that you can take on a daily basis to assist in putting your best foot forward, all right? And being the best person that you can be. So these are blood oranges here. I don't know if you can see that, but they have like a red tint to them, and they're really sweet. I love them. I might add another orange, but we'll see. Banana for potassium, right? So we're super excited about getting that vitamin, the potassium that on the periodic table, I think the symbol is K, but we love that. We definitely love that energy that the banana provides for us. All right, so we're gonna throw that in there. Voila. All right. So what do we have at this moment? We have apple, ginger, lime juice, lemon, blood orange, banana. And if you look at this, you will see that it's colorful, guys. It provides color. It is very colorful. I do have some blueberries, but I normally put those in my I have some blackberries as well. I normally put those in my oatmeal, and I have oatmeal later on for lunch. So where am I as far as time? Okay, we'll keep this for a few more minutes, and then we'll be on our way. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Oh, just for those who are looking at this video, we're gonna be going live in a few moments. Right now, I just wanted to get the juice like sorted out, and I wanted you to see the process of the juice. Right now, I'm throwing in the fresh. They're not that fresh. The watermelon that I've had for quite some time. So we have watermelon, and it's going down. Oh, it is going down. I'm trying to take out the seeds, even though you don't need to. I mean, they're gonna do their thing. But watermelon, boom, it's in here now. Okay. So we have that. And I threw in the cantaloupe. Okay, so that's really cool. Lastly, well, it's not that. It's going to be less. I'll put in the strawberries, and then I'm going to add the other good things that we need. Ashwagandha. Somebody says, why do you put ashwagandha in your shakes all the time? And ashwagandha, if you look at the bag, it says Indian ginseng. Ginseng is so important, I mean, for blood flow. But ashwagandha actually helps with your cognitive functionalities, cortisol levels. It helps regulate cortisol levels. So cortisol and serotonin are these things that your brain produces, and I believe cortisol is the chemical that brings about stress. So when people say that they're talking about their mental health and they're stressed out and they're feeling down in the dumps, that they're normally not putting on. A lot of the people who are saying these things actually feel that way, and that is because of a buildup of cortisol, perhaps. And serotonin is like the opposite. That kills the cortisol, and that makes somebody a bit more. That makes you happier. That makes you brighter. That makes you a bit more optimistic and joyful and joyous. And people tend to enjoy being around optimistic, upbeat, enthusiastic people more so than people who are morose or filled with melancholy. People who are just always down in the dumps. And it's not something that is like, oh, you're just always that way. Some people are more like that than others, but you can work on those things, and a lot of that is dictated by your health, right? So ashwagandha helps. Ashwagandha helps. Exercise. I know a lot of people like to throw out this therapist thing, and you need to talk to somebody, and mental health is so important, and they're being correct. Like, mental health is incredibly important, but one of the top ways to combat mental health is to be physically healthy, because your brain is a muscle, right? Your mind is a muscle. So the same way that you can train your legs by doing a leg press, you can train your mind in meditating. You can train your brain by pushing or providing it with more oxygen. And exercising, going on a run, swimming, cycling, things of that nature, things that get the heart rate up, tremendously affects your temperament, your disposition, your happiness levels, all of these types of things. So having a balanced diet, drinking plenty of water, things of that nature. So not to say that having somebody to talk to doesn't help. Yes, it does. You don't necessarily need to pay $300, $400 out of your whatever bill to talk to some trained professional. Start off with what you can do at home organically, right? So like, start off with eating healthy, drinking plenty of water, finding something that you can do, and you don't have to pay for a gym membership. You can stretch at home and do your jump rope. You can jump rope at home. You can do all these things locally, right? And this affects your mental health. And remember, your health is your wealth. All right. So we're at 15 minutes. This is what we look like now. A little bit of everything, and I'm glad that you were able to join me. Namaste. Namaskar.